Good day. Small things that match. One of the small things that matches, I found the new calculator. This one I don't like. When you push the buttons, it's soft. There's only one dot in the center, and I can't get it down. But this one doesn't matter where I touch it. This is my favorite calculator. And also the color coordination matches. Sounds crazy? Maybe for you. But my spirit came into this world that said, I'm going to sign the contract, but I have no idea if I'm going to be male or female because I've already decided I'm going to be human. Part animal because we're all animals. Before they made the horse, they made the cow. Before they made the cow, they made the moose. Before they made the deer, they made the sheep. Before they made the sheep, they made the mouse. Before they made the mouse, they made Adam and Eve because Adam and Eve grew into everything. It's like day and night. Either you stick it in or you stick it out. Either it's tucked in and makes a hole in the middle of two sides, or you stick it out and it's the hole on the outside. You follow what I'm saying? 18 and 25 equals 43. 17 and 26. 1 times 7 is 8. 1 plus 7 is 8. 1 times 7 is 15. 2 times 6 is 12. 2 plus 6 is 8 equals to 35. 6 and 2 from number 43. Okay. Number 17, right? Do you follow what I'm saying? 35. Did I do that right? Do you follow what I'm saying? Now, 18 and 25. 2 times 5 is 10. 2 plus 5 is 7. 10, 7 equals 17. 1 times 8 is 8. 1 plus 8 is 9. 9 and 8, 17. They both create this number. Together they create 34. These two together create 43. This will now become 41. We're not going to get into this number. I just wanted to show you the relationship. The next number we are going to do that does the same thing is 15 and 23. This is a 38 total. This is a 43 total. Okay, 3. This is 8 and 3. Is 13. 1 and 3 is 4. This becomes 3 and 4. If you really want to count it. Or it becomes 43. This one becomes 38. 1 times 5, 5. 1 plus 5 is 6. 2 times 3 is 6. 2 plus 3 is 5. Becomes 11, 11 of 11. This is the same as this is the same. There's not many in the alphabet that do that. Right now I'm running the cycle of 43. Now, when you get to this over here, this is in the alphabet before you run into numbers, okay? Unless you begin numbers 0 through 9, in which I prefer to run it that way, 0 through 9, and then start the alphabet, okay, as the A letter. Or would you like to eliminate? No, we're going to start the A letter at 10. We're going to start B at 11. We're going to start C at 12. We're going to start D at 13. We're going to start E at 14. We're going to start F at 15. G at 16. Bring me the light. 1 and 6 is 7. H at 17. Panache, the reindeer, the moose, the antlers are called panache to span the globe. 9, 18, 17, 18. The 18th letter equals to 9 is the letter I. The 18 is the I. Okay. The 27th letter is the R. The 28th letter is the S, which equals to the sky system. The 29th letter is T. The 30th letter is U. The 31st letter is V. Alternate current. The split, the design of the V, also valued at number 5. 32, W. Number 23, W is reversed. Beta creation. Number 33, X. 2 sides of X which create 2 sides. Y is 34. And Z is 36. Did I get that correct? Or is it sometimes Y? If we started on 10, that would mean we might have to skip 10 and put 10 in the middle of 2 sides so that there's still a little bit of work I have to do unless Y ends as the 31st number. 3 plus 5 equals 8. Z as the 35th number. 3 plus 5 equals 8. Now, what is the 36th number? Is it A again? 3 plus 6 equals A, 1 and A. Now, I can talk about this and I can tell you whatever I want, but unless we sit down together to understand the differences and why we should and why we shouldn't, and what can be done if it is or isn't, or what goes next, or where do we split the alphabet, because when you have 1.5 of something, you don't actually mirror or duplicate anything. You don't duplicate anything until you're 2 times yourself. Then you duplicate. So you go 2.5 times yourself and you duplicate you and your duplicate, and half share the something. The third part is shared. To where 2.5 plus 1 is 3.5, and 6 minus 2.5 is 3.5. Now we share the greatest distance between 1 and 6, in which in a calculator, it's up and over. 45 degrees to the left. 90 degrees here, 135 ACE. There's a lot of discussion we can make. I have to make scenarios and base everything there. And you can say, what about that? I can't do it all. You ask one question, I can work on that. You come up with an idea, I can work on that. You come up with the equation, I can work on that. But I would sound if I just worked on everything all the time. It's like throwing all the colors. Let's just throw all the colors in the middle and see what it does. All you're going to have is one big design of one color, but you'll never have multitudes of colors because everything must flow. At the same time, 3 times 2, 3 times 1, 3 times 3, 3 times 2, 3 times 1, 3 plus 3, 3 plus 3 is 6, 3 plus 1 is 4, 3 plus 2 is 5. The Federation. 3 times 2 is 6, 3 times 1 is 3, 3 times 3 is 9. Circulation. 6 and 5, 11 equals 2. 3 and 4 equals 7. 9 and 6 equals 6. 3, 2, 6. 3 and 2 is 5, and 6, 11, 1 and 1 is 2. ABC equals B. This is just a base format. Instead of going 1, 4, 7, where did I get this calculation from? I got the calculation from here. Here it's a cross. 1 to 1 to 1. Here it's 3 and 3. So I use the multiple of 3, and using the multiple of 1 just tells me to use the multiple of 3, because the minimum is 3. This one in the center to these 2 on the side. This one in the center to these 2 on the side. The next level and the next level and the next level. And the border line is all half levels. All the borders will create triangles. They're half because the triangle connects this system to the next system. I want to speak about pi. There's a double factor for pi, and I think I'm going to do that in the next video. I arrived at 7 minutes. I don't want to go any further. I just keep forgetting about doing this. We have done it already. The cat naps. The cat is the circle of life. To expand that, we can now pan or span the globe. The panache, which are the antlers on the moose, which is, they're always moving them because that's communication, and the receiver is down below. We pick up the information, it flows down inside of us. It's just basic. And why do I come on and repeat all these things? Because there's a lot of waking up for a lot of people that don't believe in the ghost, and they don't believe in the spirit, and they don't think that they signed a contract and scratched it before they came down here, and they didn't know that they already saw their parents and knew their parents before they came down here. They already saw their parents at 18. They saw their parents dating already. They said, which pair for rent would you like to be like? Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. Welcome to the New World.